Although, now it occurs to me. Wait for everything to reappear. That'll do. Just sort of glitch my way up through a little bit of pain. Okay, so that was worth coming into this area for. And I do love the fact that the missile upgrades are 10 apiece, for the most part, instead of 5. Is this the thing already? This couldn't be the thing already, could it? No, it's the ice beam! Well, how about that? Completely unexpected, but sure. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so yeah, select turns on your missiles, on or off, and yeah, no indicator except your actual arm cannon. And start is a basic pause. Another thing the remake will add, or did add, I should say, is, yeah, the ability to go into your thing, very much like Super Metroid, and to turn abilities on or off. Alright, and a thing we need the high jump boots for, because again, I am freaking terrible at bomb jumping, and I'm not even gonna try to get up there. Let's go see what else we have over here. Other than another Metroid to kill. And yes, we can't get into ball form when jumping, so any ceilings we want to get onto are gonna have to be gotten onto the old-fashioned way. So yeah, it's very obvious, well, to people who are in the know of what's ahead, what we're gonna get down here. The spider ball. I would have to say this is actually a power-up that was really underused in the other Metroid games down the line. This, we hit down while we are in Morph Ball form. And it activates the Spider Ball, which allows us to roll along walls and ceilings. And I'm now informed that the Metroids were actually originally created by the Chozo to fight the X-Parasite, which we saw in Metroid Fusion. And then he goes on to compare it to using a nuclear bomb to fight a flu epidemic. Which, yeah, it kinda sorta is. Okay, so it's probably up. It's where the Metroid is, whose shell casing we see here. So, let's go up. There you are. So yeah, the thing about these Alpha Metroids is that the armor on their backs is very hard. All their underbellies are still nice and soft. And that'll be a thing as we get to the other ones. They'll have increasing levels of offense and defense, basically. Okay, so I'm still thinking about that other Metroid we saw way back down that we needed the bombs to get past, but let's continue forward a little ways longer. Let's see what else we have. Very interesting spot for an energy refill. Wonder if there will be a missile refill to match. Bother. And I will mention that, like right here, hitting left and right does nothing. I have to hit up and down instead, or... yeah, it's... the controls on the spider ball are just flat out weird. Yep, missile refill, how about that? And that's probably all that's going to be up here. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Nope, that was the entirety of everything that was up there. Okay. Good old speed button. Alright. Don't think there was anything else in those rooms over there, but again, very soon I will have the map. You know, as of the next segment, I will have the map that I will be following. And I will probably do my usual thing of... well, actually maybe not with this one, because this one, the map is a lot tighter. There's not nearly as much backtracking in this one as there is in a lot of the later games, and, you know, of course there's no sort of warp points or quick travel places. So yeah, just if I were to have a sort of a big end of the game backtracking spree, it would actually be a lot tougher and take a lot longer, so yeah, probably next time I do this, I will have taken a look at the map and just to double check, make sure I haven't missed anything in this upper area before continuing on down. Which I'm pretty sure that big lava patch we just passed will be the next area we get into. We just have that one Metroid to get back down to now. We'll find out very shortly. Of course, there is a possibility I've backtracked too far now. Yeah, I'm actually 100% positive I backtracked way too far there. Whoops! I mean, we could go back to the mothership and say hello, but, well, not really the mothership, more just Samus's ship. I think this was actually the point where, well, the ship... well, I guess the ship did exist in the first game. Well, I mean, it technically had to, because, you know, ship, planet, interstellar travel, kinda necessary, but it wasn't actually shown in the first game. So yeah, it was shown for the first time in this game. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is also where the whole aspect of go back to your ship and get a complete refill came about. I'm like 99% positive I remember being able to do that, to just hop back in the ship and get all the things. Okay, let's find out where this thing is so that we can go down to the next level properly. Okay, that'll be it. Also, this was the first one that introduced being able to shoot down. That was not a thing in the first game, and so the bombs were completely necessary for a lot of areas, particularly getting into Kraid's hideout. You needed the bombs to do that for the simple fact that you could not shoot straight down. Also, this introduces being able to duck and shoot, another thing that the original did not have at all. Ah, man, this game just introduces so many of the useful things. Not nearly all of them, but so many. Anything hidden? Okay, there is definitely nothing hidden there. Moving on. I know there is something hidden in an area very much like that, not too far from here. Herp, derp, derp. Okay, so I think we will have 2 Metroids to take care of here. And when you can get him caught in a pattern like that, it's kind of amazing. Okay. And again, I will double check with the map. A little bit later. And of course, now that we have the Lexi return Thursdays, it may not actually be all that much later. So I'm really happy about that. Oh, hi there. Oh, just a very small room with an Alpha Metroid. And I will also have to look up, because I think it's, actually, yeah, now that I am thinking about it, I'm like 99% positive it's Alpha Metroids, Gamma Metroids, Zeta Metroids, and Omega Metroids. And just all the other letters of the alphabet, well, the Greek alphabet, can just kind of bugger off. Totally unused in terms of Metroid nomenclature. I do like how you can get the first hit in very easily. Kind of amazing when that works out. And that should trigger an earthquake. Yes? No? There it is. Alright, so that lowers the lava again. Gives us access to the next area. And once we get back there, I think that'll be good for this first session. This is not good. There we go. So we became trapped inside the creature there. Okay, just gotta get back up top here. No, not quite up top, up middle. Kinda wasting a lot of health here, but again, I can do a bit of grinding between sessions and restore it all. And yeah, here we go. This was previously filled with a lot of lava. So yeah, we will sort of save here. And yeah, I will definitely be returning to this, hopefully very, very soon.